I am Bhaskar, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Sai Vidya Institute of Technology. The last class we have seen that for jet transform formulas, how to derive, and in today's class we are going to see the problems on the formulas, and at the same time, how do you find jet transform of cos and theta, sin and theta, cos h and theta, sin h and theta? These are all very important problems for examination point of view. Right. First, I'll take very simple problems on jet transforms. First, problems on jet transforms. So one question is compulsory in this problems on jet transforms. Now, first one should be C. I'll take find jet transform of e power minus an. Jet transform of e power minus an. How can I find this? Here, say this one. This is the given thing. Solution for this, I'll use solution. Jet transform of e power minus an they have given. This only I'll write jet transform of e power minus a whole power n I'll write. E power minus a whole power n. Now I'll write here k equal to e power minus a I'll write. So now this one only jet transform of k power n. What is that jet transform of k power n is nothing but z divided by z minus k. What is the value of k is nothing but z divided by z minus k. K is what? E power a. Now, jet transform of e power minus an equal to z divided by z minus e power minus a, which is the required solution for the given problem. Next, similarly, see second one, find jet transform of e power minus an into n. E power minus an into n. Now, how do you find this? How do you find this solution? Is nothing but now I'll take solution jet transform of e power minus an into n. Now I'll write this one e power minus an into n is that we know that say here we know that jet transform of n equal to, already we proved the formula. What is the jet transform of n is nothing but we know that z divided by z minus 1 whole square. Z divided by z minus 1 whole square. Now, how can I write this one? By using damping rule. I'm going to use the damping rule here because e power minus an is there. E power minus an we are going to write in the form of k power n. Now, we will write this only. I'll write here, say, in next page I'll write I'll write like this. Jet transform of e power minus an is there. This one I'll write e power minus a whole power n into n is nothing but I'll write here, see, this only I'll simplify jet transform of k power n into n I'll write. What is that k here? K is nothing but we know that. So k power n where k equal to, see here, where k equal to, here that equal to, where here I'll write where k equal to e power minus a. We'll write here the transform of e power minus a n into n. The transform of this one I'm writing what is that? K power n into n, where this one should be that where k equal to, I'll write here, say, where k equal to e power minus a. We'll take e power minus a means I'll write Z transform of k power n divided by n. Already we know that the formula of Z transform of n. This one I'll write Z divided by Z minus 1 whole square. In the place of Z, I'll replace Z by k. This is called, what is that? We'll use the damping rule. Already I told the damping rule in the last class. Now, if I'll substitute in the place of Z, Z by k, Z by k minus 1 whole square. Now, if I'll simplify this, I'll get Z by k whole divided by Z minus k whole square divided by k square. Now, you will write Z transform of k power n into n equal to, just if you reverse it this, you will get kz divided by z minus k whole square. Kz divided by z minus k whole square. What is that k? Already we know that k is nothing but, already I told, z transform of e power minus a whole power n into n equal to k is nothing but e power minus a into z divided by z minus e power minus a whole square, which is the required solution for the given equation. Any doubts in this? Right. I'll simplify very important derivation in today's class. First, see, this derivation is a problem only. It's look like a derivation. Right. Obtain Z transform of cos n theta, comma Z transform of sin n theta, and hence evaluate Z transform of k power n into cos n theta, comma Z transform of k power n into sin n theta. Okay, so this is the required solution we have to obtain Z transform of cos n theta, sin n theta, and hence evaluate Z transform of k power n into cos n theta, Z transform of k power n into sin n theta. How do you simplify this? We have to see. Solution. So now we have to simplify this problem using what is that? The formulas, required formulas. Z transform of cos n theta, first I will find. Here, either it should be a cos n theta, sin n theta, they will give. At a time only we will find it cos n theta, sin n theta. First, Z transform of cos n theta, Z transform of sin n theta I have to find. If in the problem, if they will give only cos n theta or sin n theta, whatever they give, the same procedure only we will find. In the, suppose in examination only cos n theta only they will give. They will not ask sin n theta. So that time also you have to proceed the same way. Right. So I can simplify this. Right. So first we will take, we know that if you want to simplify anything, generally we know that e power I theta equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. E power I theta equal to cos theta plus I sin theta. Now here I will take e power I n theta. I will take e power I n theta is cos n theta plus I sin n theta. I will take cos n theta plus I sin n theta. Now this e power I n theta, see now e power I n theta I will write in the form of e power I theta whole power n. I will write this only. I will write k power n. I will write where k equal to e power I theta. I will write where k equal to e power I theta. Now Z transform of e power I n theta only I am writing. Already I told that Z transform of directly k power n. But the Z transform of k power n is nothing but Z divided by Z minus k. This is the formula. Now in the place of k is nothing but that z divided by z minus k is nothing but e power I theta. What is that e power I theta? Already I told that e power I theta is nothing but cos theta plus I sin theta. Now I will rationalize this z divided by z minus e power I theta. If you will rationalize this, you will get z minus of e power minus I theta divided by z minus of e power minus I theta. Now, if you will rationalize this, now you will get z into z minus e power minus I theta divided by, if you will simplify this, z minus e power I theta into z minus of e power of minus I theta. If we'll multiply this, we'll get z into z minus of e power minus I theta. Denominator should be z into z is nothing but z square. If you'll multiply this, e power I theta into z. Next, e power minus I theta into z. If you'll multiply, that one I'll write minus z into e power I theta plus e power minus I theta, e power minus I theta. Now if you'll multiply this, minus of minus should be plus e power I theta into e power minus I theta. Now if I'll simplify this, z into z minus of e power minus I theta divided by z square minus z into e power I theta plus e power minus I theta, e power I theta into e power minus I theta, a power m into a power n is a power m plus n. If you will add plus I theta minus I theta, you will get 0. E power 0 value should be 1. Directly I am writing that one as 1. Now, what is that left hand side? We know that z transform of, what is that? E power in theta is there in left hand side. Now, if you'll simplify this, we'll get z transform of e power I theta is nothing but z into z minus of e power minus I theta I am writing as cos theta minus I sin theta. Cos theta minus I sin theta divided by z square minus z into, already I told that e power, this one I'll write as it is, e power I theta plus e power minus I theta plus 1. Now in next step I can write see z transform of e power in theta equal to z into z minus, see, just if I'll simplify this, I'll get z into z minus cos theta, z into z minus cos theta plus I sin theta, divided by z square minus, here see, already in previous classes we studied it, so e power I theta plus e power minus I theta is nothing but, if you will add, e power I theta is cos theta plus I sin theta, e power minus I theta is nothing but cos theta minus I sin theta. If you will add both, you will get 2 cos theta. You will get 2 cos theta. In previously, see, 2 cos theta you will get. So that's only, in previously what is there? We know that e power I theta plus e power minus I theta is nothing but, I will take it as 2 cos theta. That one only I will write minus 2z into cos theta plus 1 I will write. 2z into cos theta plus 1. Now, z transform of e power in theta I am writing as cos n theta plus I sin n theta equal to z minus cos theta divided by z square minus 2z cos theta plus 1 plus I into sin theta, I divided by z square minus 2z into cos theta plus 1. Now I'm going to equate on real and imaginary terms on the left hand side and the right hand side. So if you equate real and so here what is the Z transform of cos n theta is or the real term. Z transform of I into sin n theta is imaginary term. Now I will equate real and imaginary terms. Z transform of cos n theta equal to this z should be what is that? This z should be common. See, we will this z is nothing but I will use here one more bracket. This z is outside commonly. Now z minus cos theta divided by z square minus 2z cos theta plus 1. Next one, imaginary part, z transform of sin n theta equal to z into sin theta divided by z square minus 2z cos theta plus 1. 2z cos theta plus 1, which is the required solution for cos n theta and sin n theta. So I found out z transform of cos n theta, sin n theta. Now what I have to find? Z transform of to find z transform of k power n into cos n theta we have to find. So that is nothing but z into z minus cos theta divided by z square minus 2z cos theta plus 1. Now I'll replace here say z by k. Already we know that we will replace z by k. That is only damping rule. Now if you replace here, what you will get here say z by k into z by k cos minus cos theta divided by z by k whole square minus 2 into z by k cos theta plus 1. Now if you write this, we'll get z into z minus k cos theta, z minus k cos theta divided by z square minus 2kz plus 2kz plus k square, 2kz plus k square. This is z transform of k power n into cos n theta. Z transform of k power n into cos n theta. Similarly, we can find z transform of see cos n theta I found out, sin n theta I found out. Similarly, how to find z transform of k power n into sin n theta. How can I find z transform of k power n into sin n theta? Here similarly I'll write here only see z transform of k power n into sin n theta equal to z sin theta divided by z square minus 2z cos theta plus 1. Here I am replacing z by what is that z by k, replacing z by k. We'll replace that, so you will get z by k into sin theta divided by z by k whole square minus 2 into z by k cos theta plus 1. We'll simplifying this, you will get kz into sin theta divided by z square minus 2kz cos theta plus 1, which is the required solution of what is that required solution of z transform of k power n into sin n theta equal to kz into sin theta divided by z square minus 2kz into cos theta plus 1. This is the z transform of k power n into sin n theta. Right? Any doubts is there you can ask. So these two should be very important. We can expect for the examination. Right. Next problem we will do in this one only. Z transform of cos h n theta. Next one we can take. Obtain the Z transform of cos h n theta, comma Z transform of sin h n theta. Z transform of cos h n theta, sin h n theta. How do you find the transform of cos h n theta, sin h n theta? Right, we know that first I will find it cos, then I will find it sin. But in examination, any one only they will ask. They will not ask both. Even previously also I explained you. Any one they will ask, but you should simplify. At the time of cos or sin, whatever they will ask, the same procedure only you have to use. Right, solution. Z transform of cos h n theta is there. So here we know that cos h x is nothing but cos hx, hyperbolic is nothing but e power x plus e power minus x divided by 2 cos hx. Now here I'll write same way, Z transform of cos hx is nothing but e power n theta plus e power minus n theta divided by 2. Now if I'll take 1 by 2 outside, Z transform of e power n theta plus Z transform of e power minus n theta. I'll write. Is it clear? Any doubt in this? This only I'll write 1 by 2 into Z transform of e power n theta only I'll write it as e power theta whole power n I'll write. E power theta whole power n. Next, plus Z transform of e power minus theta whole power n. E power minus theta whole power n. Now I'll write 1 by 2 into Z transform of e power theta whole power n. What is that? Z transform of k power n is nothing but that is in the form of k power n. Just I will write here, say this is just we'll take it as k, and this is also k means how do you write it? Z by the transform of k power n is Z by Z minus k. We'll use that Z by Z minus k. K is e power theta plus Z by Z minus k is Z minus e power minus theta. Now, if I'll take LCM for this, 1 by 2 into, we'll see here Z also I'll take outside. So if I'll take Z outside, so I'll get in the form of the denominator should be Z minus e power theta into Z minus e power minus theta. So if you'll take outside Z minus of e power minus theta plus Z minus of e power theta. We'll simplify that Z by 2 into, we will write this one, Z plus Z is nothing but that, just LCM I 2. So Z plus Z should be 2Z minus of e power theta plus e power minus theta divided by, so you will take Z into Z should be Z square minus Z into e power theta plus e power minus theta plus e power theta into e power minus theta. If we'll simplify this, we'll get Z by 2 into 2Z minus e power theta plus e power minus theta divided by Z square. See, we know that already, Z square minus Z into e power theta plus e power minus theta. E power theta into e power minus theta is a power m into a power n should be a power m plus n, that is plus e power 0. Now you will get, if you will simplify that, what is that? Already I told e power x plus e power minus x divided by 2 equal to what is that? Cos hx. Here e power theta, e power minus theta is there. So now I'll write in next step cos hx. I'll write in next step Z by 2 into that equal to Z transform of cos h n theta equal to Z transform of cos h n theta equal to, we'll simplify that Z by 2 into 2 2z minus 2 cos 2z minus 2 cos h theta divided by z square minus 2z into cos h theta 2z into cos h theta plus 1 plus 1. This is the z transform of cos h n theta. Z transform of cos h n theta. Already I told, so only not only cos h n theta, I asked about that. Even sin h n theta. How do you write sin h n theta? We know that. Next one, see. Second one, I am simplifying here. Z transform of sin h n theta. We know that sin hx is nothing but e power x minus e power minus x divided by 2. Now you will write Z transform of sin h n theta is nothing but sin h n theta equal to Z transform of, what is that? We will write e power n theta minus e power minus n theta divided by 2. I will write divided by 2. Now we will write this one only. I'll write this one in the form of 1 by 2. I will take outside Z transform of e power n theta minus Z transform of e power minus n theta. Now you'll write 1 by 2 into Z transform of e power n theta should be e power theta whole power n, e power theta whole power n minus Z transform of e power minus theta whole power n. I'll write e power minus theta whole power n. Now I'll write 1 by 2 into Z transform of e power theta whole power n. This is just, I will take it as k, and this one should be also, I will take it as k. Z transform of k power n is nothing but z divided by z minus k. K is nothing but here e power theta minus z divided by z minus e power minus theta. Now if you will take z outside, z by 2 into z by 2 into denominator should be z minus e power theta into z minus e power minus theta. We'll take z outside. So whatever inside should be z minus e power minus theta minus of z minus e power theta. Now we'll simplify this. Z by 2 into z minus z is nothing but 0 minus e power theta. How do you write, see this one? Plus z minus z get cancelled. We'll get e power theta minus of e power minus theta divided by, if we'll multiply this, z square minus z into e power theta plus e power minus theta plus e power theta into e power minus theta. Now I'll write this one only, z by 2 into e power theta, e power minus theta. E power theta, e power minus theta is nothing but, what is that? We know that already I told e power theta minus e power minus theta e by 2 equal to sin h theta. Sin h theta. Now I will write this one should be sin 2 sin h theta 2 sin h theta divided by z square minus 2z into cos h theta e power theta into e power minus theta is nothing but e power 0. E power 0 is nothing but 1. Now z by 2 into sin h theta minus 2z into cos h theta plus 1. This is left hand side should be z transform of sin h n theta, this one. Now this is the required solution for the given equation. Z transform of sin h n theta equal to this. I will cancel it this 2 also. We'll cancel it this 2. So what is the remaining should be z into sin h theta divided by z square minus 2z into cos h theta plus 1, which is the required solution for the given problem. Any doubts in this? You can ask. We'll simplify the problems based on these formulas, or these are also problems only. Based on this, what are the problems we simplified? We can simplify in the next class.